MovieWeb.com.
Well, I want to begin by asking you because, we've seen you sing in the films before, in duets, but then in this movie, you're doing a different kind of singing.
Yeah.
The country music. So was this sort of like a country music boot camp that you had to go to? Or tell me about preparing for the music aspect
Yeah,
of the film.
very much so. I mean, I listened to everything. I started with Hank Sr. and Johnny Cash and a lot of bluegrass and just kind of worked my way through, George Jones, George Strait, all the way up, and did tons of research and really fell in love with country music in the process. And I watched, hours and hours of concert footage and had millions of hours of singing and guitar lessons, and I just, I've definitely prepared more for this movie than any other movie that I've done.
And I love the scene in the movie in the schoolroom with the Make-A-Wish Foundation kid. And it's such a beautiful scene.
Yeah.
And it seems in a lot of ways the problems between Kelly, your character, and Tim McGraw's character, James, in the film are sort of come to a head in that scene. Could you talk a little bit about doing that scene and how things change for the characters?
I mean, I think that's a scene where he sees why he loved her so much. And, he gets caught up in that. He gets swept up in that moment. And then at some point, he kind of realizes that, there's too much water under the bridge almost. And he, kind of leaves. And it's tough, because it's a very, very vulnerable scene, I think, for the both of them. But we had a good day doing it. It was great.
And then when we first are introduced to your character at the beginning of the film, getting out of rehab, and it sort of alluded to the relationship she had with Bo in rehab. Was there a lot of sort of backstory work that you and Garrett did together? Because the relationship is so strong throughout the film, but not really explained.
Yeah, no, we just we had a good chemistry, and I think, we did... Before we started filming, we did a lot of, we talked a lot about stuff with Shauna, but we didn't have too much rehearsal because I was flying in from London and all of that. But we have a very nice kind of air. The air between us is good and clear, and we were able to sort of just lock in and have good chemistry.
And I know you're a mother yourself, and one of the big issues in the film is Kelly's going through this, the loss of her child, and really dealing with that.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about getting into the mindset of that? Because it really cripples her throughout the film.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think she really did want to be a mother, and the fact that, she was not able to, the fact that the baby didn't survive the pregnancy and it's her fault, I just don't think she can recover from that. It's pretty intense what happens, and we don't see everything explained, but more or less we know that her demons are just kind of, she can't stave them off. You
have this great scene at the end with the stadium stuff. Was that kind of difficult to do, or sort of easy to do because you've seen?
Oh, it's very difficult, but it was a lot of fun. I mean, again, I rehearsed a lot with a choreographer, and so I knew exactly where I was going and what I was doing, and then I just had to let go and really enjoy it.
Walcott and Kelly.
She's putting on a big show.
First time I heard you sing, I thought that must be what angels sound like.
I love that story.
That's how it's done, sweetheart.